what I decided to do, I have a 42-day fasting challenge that I did for myself, or I did a 42-day fasting challenge, and tomorrow's my last day. Now, the fasting was from eating meat. Uh, I didn't say I was going to totally cut out sweets, but I definitely cut down a lot on sweets. Oh, butterfly just came, said hey. Um, and drinking fruit juices, like juices, buying juice in the store and stuff like that. So I'm gonna tell you what I have been able to accomplish. I've accomplished. I've only eaten meat once. Well, it was salmon patties, and it's a good thing I ate them because I would have absolutely passed out if I didn't. I was at work, just working hard all day one day in the salon, and I was like at zero for energy. So yeah, I'm glad that I did that. And as far as sweets, so I've probably gotten about 4 or 5 desserts, and they were like, let's say oat milk based, or like let me see, almond milk based. Now, the one time I didn't, it was somebody's birthday at the salon, and I was like, ooh, I want a piece of birthday cake. So I got like a little piece. But y'all, seriously, like, this has been excellent for me. As far as juice drinks, I've gotten like those drinks from like Chipotle or Cava. Done that maybe about 5 or 6 times. But that's like doing really good for me. You know, I haven't bought any juice out of the store. Yeah, so... And y'all, I'm gonna show y'all my photo of my transition. Like, I have definitely lost some weight. That wasn't really the plan, but I knew that was gonna happen, you know, anyways. But yeah, y'all, so that's what that was. And I'm proud of myself, you know. Now this time around, I'm not gonna make it really a 42-day challenge, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut back on my bread, eating bread. And continuing on with, you know, being mindful of my sweet eats. Okay. So yeah, when people have told me like you should get into nutrition and everything. The reason why I decided I didn't want to do that, and who knows, that might come later on down the road. But the reason why I decided not to get into that is because everybody's body is different. It requires something different for them. And I think that's just a personal thing everyone should look into on what is good for them. I don't feel like I'm in a position to tell you what's good for you. All right, you're going to have to figure that out. Now, what we do know is what isn't good for us, right? We do know that. All right, so in that case, what we want to do is discipline ourselves and just take baby steps when it comes to cutting back, you know, on that. So like one young lady I spoke to, I was like, how often do you eat sweets? She was like, every chance I get. I said, okay, so let's just say in a week you eat sweets 5 times, right? Cut it back to 3 times. Like, be more conscious of it. Cut it back to 3 times in a 30-day span. See how you feel about that. And then, you know, next 30 days, maybe try do 1 more day off, or if you can, 2 days off. But yeah, that's what you do. You take baby steps. And because I find that when you think you can go cold turkey, sometimes it's like that craving is even stronger. Next thing you know, you're binging. So yeah. One of the other things I do too is I'll cut something out for a while and then I'll go back to it to see if it's still something that I enjoy. 9 times out of 10, I don't. I do not enjoy it. So I just eliminate it altogether, you know? And that helps out. Try that out too. Because our palate gets trained. You know, the palate gets trained. And sugar is definitely addictive. And yeah, try to train yourself to cut back on that. So anyways, y'all, that's the message. My nutrition message. All right, y'all, I'm going to continue this walk. Love y'all.